Hello everyone. As we discussed in the previous video, I have explained you how to trigger a workflow that will save the data from our Google Drive to Pinecone automatically when there is a new file is added or updated in our Drive, Google Drive. In this video, I will explain by using that Pinecone storage that we have already saved data by using previous workflow. By using that Pinecone storage, we can create our own AI agent so that AI agent can give answers based on that Pinecone storage. As you can see here, in the editor, I have already created the entire workflow. This workflows allows your AI agent to talk with you, remember conversations, and answer questions using your documents stored in Pinecone. In this, the first node is when chart received. This node you will get from here on chart. On click of that, you are getting so many chart models. On click of it, we are using Gemini chart model. We need to select the Google Gemini chart model. On click of that, a new node will be added when chart message will view with the name. Whenever a user sends a chart message through a webhook or NIT agent, NIT chart, this node triggers the entire AI pipelines. So as you can see here, I will just trigger through the AI agent. I have given one question. It will give answers based on the data that we have stored in the Pinecone storage. See, all the AI nodes are triggering and we got response as well. Okay, let me explain the second step, that is Google Gemini chart model. This is the main brain of the AI agent. It uses Google Gemini to generate intelligent response. This is the primary model that understands the user's message and helps the agent reasons. On double click of it, it will ask for the credentials. In the same way how we given the credentials in the previous video, we need to give the credentials here as well. Otherwise, if there is no credentials, we need to create new credentials for the Google Gemini that we will get from the Google Gemini API website. And we can select the which AI model we want to use. I have selected the Gemini 2.5 Flash. And the next step is simple memory. This node stores the recent charts. It helps the AI agent remember that previous conversation so the next replay feels natural. This simple memory also we can get from here. On click of that, as you can see here, you got one simple memory. On click of that, a simple memory will get added for our AI agent so that it helps the AI agent to remember the previous conversations. And the next node is answer questions with vector store. Because we are using the Pinecone vector store, that's why we are using this answer question with Pinecone vector node that we will get from here. On search of answer, as you can see here, vector store question answer tool. On click of that, this node will get added. On double click, it will just ask what is the description and what is the limit. Whenever the user asks something that requires knowledge from your Google Drive documentation, this tool sends the query to Pinecone to find the answers. It acts like if the answer is in the vector database, fetch that. And the next one is Pinecone vector store. Because to execute this node, we need the vector stores to be connected. So it connects to your Pinecone index N8, N3. As you can see here, I'm connecting to N8, N3 that I have given in the previous workflow as well, because the data is storing in this index. This tool uses the stored embeddings from your workflow that we have created previously. This node returns the most relevant documents chunks matching the questions that we have given. I will show you what data I have stored in the Pinecone previously and why the answer is coming like this. And the next node is Google Gemini Chart Model 1. This is the model used to generate the answer from the retrieved document data. The first Gemini top is for understanding the chart. The second Gemini bottom is for building a proper answer using Pinecone data. And the final one is Google Gemini Chart Model 1 embedding Google's. This is embedding Google's. Sorry, I have explained here. This is the second Google Gemini model that is used to polish our answer that we are getting from the Pinecone vector store. And this embedding is used whenever a vector node requires it. Embeddings are mathematical representations of text. Just because previously we used the embeddings and the data is stored in the Pinecone, so that here also we need to use the embeddings to retrieve the data as well. So whenever the user sends a message, agent understands and memory gives to constants. Tool checks the Pinecone returns matching documents. Gemini writes a clear answer, send it back to the user. Okay, let me give you a question to our AI chart. As you can see here, there is a chart model. I can hide, I can open the chart and let me give the question. And as you can see here in Pinecone, the data is stored, the data that is existing in the Google Drive. In this Google Drive, this data is existing in our Google Drive. So that in the Pinecone also, the same data will be stored. So let me ask the first question. Then we will expect the AI agent to give the below answer. So I have already written my question here. Let me send it. As you can see here, the workflow is recurring and workflow executed successfully. And we got yes sir, all identified scenarios have been tested. Let me check the same data is existing in here also or not. You see, as you can see, yes sir, all identified scenarios has been tested. Let me give one more question. See, as you can see, again we got an answer. That is same which is exist in our drive and in Pinecone also. So using this simple AI agent based on the data that we are having in our documents in the Google Drive, the data will be retrieved. Not only based on the question and answers, even if you given a story, then if you ask any questions on the story, it will give the same answer. So using this simple AI agent, we can add these simple AI agents to our web application. So they are based on our database. Based on the data existing in our database also, we can get the data.